Well, hey everybody, this is Steve at 1000 Year Home. So I'm on day 2 of a 3-day major rainstorm. Now, the forecaster said it wasn't going to be very much, maybe a quarter inch. And Dallas got hit with a 1000-year flood. Oh my gosh, a whole season of rain in one night. So, and I have said in other movies, or in other videos here, I think I'm a movie star, huh? In other YouTube videos of mine, get behind it. It's global warming. If you don't like that, call it global environmental catastrophe, because we are changing. And sure, maybe the world has done this in the past. I'm not going to argue that. I mean, the Sumerians, they're gone. The Babylonians, they're gone. The Mayans, they're gone. The people before the Mayans, gone. All of them gone because they could not cope with environmental change. So here at the 1000-Year Home, I'm building this thing to be able to accommodate. One thing I did is I put my connexes up 2 feet, and people say, well, you know, why would you do that? You know, armadillos will get under there, and they do. But real purpose is, I know back there in the corner, about 10 acres away, is where the last 500-year flood was in 1908. So I've already put the math in, and if I have that, I should beat a 1000-year flood by quite a bit. In addition, by wrapping it with earth bag or rammed earth, I would have had a permanent seal around it. So I'm in day 2 of this rain, and the rains are coming towards the evening. A lot more rain than expected. So let me rotate. I was not expecting to fill up my $149 gallon trough, and I did. I did within 10 or 15 minutes of this rain starting. So I could see that's up just a little bit, so I don't know if the weight's going to be a problem on there or not. I'll fiddle with it a little more and get it where the water's draining right. But I went and put my 330 gallon in there. It's not totally level, and it's sitting on the earth, and I'm going to fiddle with that just a smidgen before the rain comes. In addition, this I've seen people complain about is a tarp that was over the top of the Conex, but I'm leaving it there to kill the grass, and the rain building up in there doesn't bother me. It holds the tarp down, keeps from blowing away. So admittedly, that's a little junky looking, but it serves a purpose, and the purpose is to kill the grass. So when I do put the perimeter around there, I'll be able to put it around without any crabgrass in there. Also, I want to make sure I kill any mesquite. So there we go. All right. So this is the one that I'm going to do before the next rain comes in. Yesterday we saw that there was quite a bit of water puddled up there in that corner. So I'm going to shoot the outside, and I'll put my other camera up for stop motion. That one wasn't too entirely bad, but I'll get out and take a look one more time. The door is leaking as I expected, but I'll get to that. I guess I could put, if I wanted to, I could put tape around the edges there and see. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I might. This one had a little bit of water here coming in, so I'll take a peek at that. That one I believe I have succeeded in. So, all right, and I'll go ahead and set up my other camera, and you can watch me do the stop motion or fast motion. I'm not sure which I'll do. Or maybe I'll leave it real time if it's only 5 minutes. You can watch me go ahead and apply the butanol on the outside of that and try to keep it from leaking in. Looks like I got all the screws that I need in. So anyway, I'll chase that right now with weatherizing before the next bout of rain comes in, because it was a lot more than was predicted, at least from what I read. I was not expecting flash floods. For sure was not expecting it. Okay, so let me put you on pause and go do that work. All right, my tripod is all wobbly, so let's see. So this was just temporary to try to shoo away the rain. As you would have seen in another video, it wasn't very effective. Weatherizing with gray tape is not weatherizing at all, but I'm going to actually save this aluminum tape, and I'm going to take it down there and use it on the door. But I'll throw these away. Oh. Let me go inside, and yeah, I'll just do that for now. I'll open it later. All right. So you see here, eventually there'll be a lintel there, but here is a big problem because the rain can run right down in. So I believe it's running down along here, or it's running in here, following the door, window, and then going down inside the house. So let's fix this up. I start with the bottom and I work my way up, and that way the seams overlap and the rain will not follow into the seam, but we'll go around the seam. So it just peels, and it is sticky. You can't peel the whole thing because the wind will blow it back on itself and you'll ruin it. So it's rubberized on one side and super stick. And I always feel which way the wind is blowing, and I have the wind as a second helper. Oh, there's a piece of gray tape I forgot to remove. All right, let's start way out here. Trying to get a little vibe for what's level. I don't pull it real tight because I don't want it to bubble up. And I do cut this too short on occasion because I don't mentally accommodate the seams and valleys, the little extra butanol that I need for that. Here I'm getting off schedule, so I'll back it up a little bit. There I made a mistake right there. I'll fix that with a little extra. There I made a mistake too. Alright, 2 mistakes to fix. So there we are. I've done 3 sides. So it's just peel and stick. But the deal is the paper will start tearing and leave behind a little footprint. So picking that off with a X-Acto knife and getting in there and peeling it out while keeping it square and flush is a little bit of a challenge, right? It's a tactile challenge. But what I do is I follow the edge that I know that I want and that I know is shedding the water. And then I don't pull it. If you pull it real tight, then when the sun comes out, it'll cook it and it'll shrink and pull off. So you don't want it under tension. You just want it to follow the contours. And that's exactly what I've done here. If you take a real close look, you'll see that I haven't pulled it tight yet. I haven't finished this side up. It's still loose. So I don't pull. All I do is just kind of, just walk it on. That's all I'm doing. But I start with the edge that I want to keep. So, I make sure that edge is in there, and then, I just walk it on. It takes a little bit of effort. This corner here, I'll end up reinforcing with another piece of butanol, just like I did over there. I reinforce it so it ends up with 3 layers. So, the last thing that I have to do is just the top piece. And you always roll it a little long because the corrugation of the steel will take up a little extra line, right? That you're not expecting. And this way, if I start at the bottom, all the seams are overlapping. right there, that's where the paper starts peeling off. And it's kind of a pain in the butt because it's super, super sticky. All right. Just imagine me trying to do this in the 105-degree heat when the metal is 138, right? Really, really hard. Again, I'm not pulling it real tight. I'm just trying to hurt it where I want it. And I also want to keep the wasps from getting underneath the awning too. And birds and things like that. Because it'll be a little bit before I get the earth bagging done. Hold that one tight. It pinched over and it's stuck on itself now. So I'm losing this battle. Come on. Alright, you'll see the little middle spot there. I'll go right back up there and I'll fix that and I'll pat them other down. It's really hard to do that thing up on a ladder. Sometimes I'll bring my truck around and then I can use my lower ladder. I can reach all the way to the top, and I've got also a ladder with a scaffold, and that's a beautiful thing. So this particular time I got rain on the way and I'm in a bit of a hurry. The corners are where I see the rain break through on these, so I'm going to go ahead and just reinforce it a little bit of extra. Again, everything I'm throwing on the ground I pick up. I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. Alright, Steve, 1,000-Year Home. You watched me wrap one window with the window wrap Protecto since 1952. So that's got to be good stuff. So, but eventually I'll have other layers on there. But the whole point is no water inside your house. None. So I'm hoping that helps. It's already raining a little bit, so I don't want to get hit by lightning. I'm going to put down the aluminum ladder, close this, and then I'll mix it up later on. Thank you much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm all lonely out here. Bye.